Hi, welcome to Promo Insiders, the ASI Media podcast that covers the issues that matter most to the promotional products industry. I'm Teresa Hegel, Executive Editor for Digital Content, and today I'm joined by Sarah Lavandusky, the editor in charge of our newly launched Product Hub page. So, Sarah, I think the Product Hub is a really exciting thing, but nobody really knows what it is yet. So explain to us, what is Product Hub and how can readers find it on our site?
Sure. So thanks, Teresa. This has been a long journey. It is a page on ASI Central that is expressly dedicated to product coverage. So content that appears here is to do with product-specific content. So it's anything that can spark ideas for an upcoming campaign. Like picture your client texts you and says like, hey, I need ideas for something coming up in a month. This product page will help you kind of ideate. That is our goal with the page. And every content piece that's on Product Hub will have a clickable red Product Hub box at the top of the story that will take you right to that page with all of the content. Kind of like, sustainability for, it's exactly like the sustainability box at the top of Promo for the Planet.
Right.
Same thing. Yep. And then you can also visit and bookmark asicentral.com/news/product-hub. So that's where you can find all the content.
Great. So why is it important to have this dedicated product section for us?
Yeah. So what we noticed, this isn't any surprise to you either. It's, our readers, their biggest goal is to sell more and build their business, like full stop. And that's why ASI exists, right? So what I found over the past few years, just kind of looking at it, taking a deep look, was that a lot of the content that we generate that has to do with new products, retail brand partnerships, consumer trends that can translate well into promo, case studies, so things where we cover a successful campaign from distributor that has takeaways for other distributors as well. So when we looked at that content, we noticed that the engagement was very high and the popularity was high on those stories. Even in our top 10 series we just did, a lot of the content that we did in those that made the top 10 list had to do with these topics. So we realized that there was a hunger for quick ideas for upcoming campaigns. Like when you're like, oh my gosh, my client literally just texted me, I need to get some ideas fast, and I want to be first. Sometimes the successful sale is based on you being the first to get them ideas, right?
Yeah.
So we realized like, okay, we need to have a place on ASI Central where our distributors can go and quickly get ideas. So I thought to myself, let's have it doesn't have to be like too complicated. It could just be like an easy page to navigate to where all of these things are right there and they're under certain tags. If you're looking for case studies, we have a case study tag. So we've spent a lot of months envisioning this and a lot of people working on it. So, I'm really happy to finally unveil it. It's been a long
time. And one of the things I think I'd see was that the showcases, you can search for different products, right? It's searchable. Yep. So that makes it easier. If you have something in mind, if you want to find some ideas, you can just kind of type it in and then a bunch of results will pop up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we do have, thank you for reminding me, we do have a searchable showcase section. So if your client says, we want, we have an upcoming member engagement campaign and we want ball caps. You can search that in our showcase database. So you can look up caps and hats or whatever the term is, that we have them under umbrella categories. And then you can search there for the products that we have available from suppliers.
Okay. So, you've kind of already teased a lot of this, but what kind of content might readers expect when they visit the page?
Yeah, so for sure showcases. So the showcases, the editor's picks that Joe Haley puts together for every week of the month, we have another showcase with a specific category that's all year round. So that'll be there front and center. We also have new product announcements. We have, again, consumer trends that can inform promo choices. So I just did a story last week about blush pink being like the pink for 2024, whereas last year it was hot pink for Barbie.
Right.
But and that was close. This blush pink is closely related to Peach Fuzz, which was the Pantone color of the year, as you all know.
My favorite story of the year to cover for some reason.
Hotly anticipated. So it's really closely related to that. It's in the same family of colors.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like an understated pink that you could easily wear to like the boardroom. You can wear it out, out in like black tie events. Like there's a lot of versatility with the color, and it kind of evokes, like I said in the story, it evokes like less like Barbie dream house and more like ballet shoes, like ballet shoes.
Well,
So
the nice
subtle,
thing about the stories you do that are like that is not only do you have kind of photos and examples from like the runway or celebrities that are, modeling these color trends or style trends, but then you also go through ESP and find examples of products in our industry that match that color or match that trend so that, distributors don't have to do all the legwork themselves. You kind of give them a leg up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, and that's, I always, when I'm covering a trend, I always make sure that it is something that's readily available in the industry. It's not something that's like, really obscure. Like how would that work for us? I make sure that it's like, this is something you could purchase like tomorrow. Right. And so, so that would be like a consumer trend that it moves well into promo, and it's something you can quickly leverage. So that's another thing, the product trends. And, we're going to include data from ASI research on different products. And again, case studies are huge for us. Distributors love to read how their peers have had success and the takeaways. They really appreciate the list of those takeaways. So that will be there as well. So ideas for selling quickly.
Nice. And of course, like retail brands have been very huge, like the product of the year for 2023, the Stanley, the Quencher. So any kind of trends like that pop up, I'm sure will make their way to Product Hub right away. So
for sure.
Yeah. So is there anything else that you'd like to add about the importance of this page or why our readers are going to be so excited to be able to visit?
Yeah, I mean, I think as far as the enthusiasm, I think there has been a hunger to have quick ideas among our readers and ways that they can, it's good to know about the top 40 news, but when your client calls you and says, hey, can you help us out? You need quick ideas and quick product ideas that are available in the industry and ready for you to purchase. So I would say that has been the driving force for us to put this together. I would also say, distributors, if there are products and trends you'd like to know more about, or if you have a successful case study with a client, please let me know. You can email me at slavendusky@asicentral.com. We are more than happy to work with you on that and cover that. Also, suppliers, make sure to keep us informed about your new products. So if you have a new partnership, you're offering new items, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that distributors know about your products. Please let us know. We can make sure that we're getting that coverage for you. But the goal is really to help all of our members be more successful, both distributors and suppliers. So that is the main goal for Product Hub.
Great. And before I let you go, one more time for people if they missed it the first time, what is the website? How do they get to Product Hub?
Sure. It is asicentral.com/news/product-hub.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. Once again, for ASI Media, I'm Teresa Hegel, and this was Promo Insiders.